You see, when you come to the city where I live and preach, I am a landmark pastor, because the witch doctors, the babalawos as we call them in my country, they came to Ilorin City Stadium and they were displaying black magic for 30 days. All our values crashed in 30 days. You see charms, local charms that are talking. Black power was brought to the stadium and demonstrated. And Christianity in the town where I live went down. And every pastor run inside because you don't want them to attack you. And I went to the stadium to meet them and asked the stadium manager that, can I stage a crusade in this stadium for 40 days? He looked at me. Because up until that time, every time I went to use the stadium, I used it on credit, hoping that the offering that I take will pay. And when it doesn't cover, when the offering doesn't cover the cost of the stadium, then I'll pay instrumentally. Because I'm coming back to use it again, so I have to finish paying the last bill. So he looked at me. You who couldn't pay for use of a stadium for 1 day, you want to pay for 40 days? I said, sir, if as I am talking to you, I have money for day one. If I do not pay the next day, close the stadium against me. So I went to the stadium by faith. All the witch doctors and the traditional ethnomedicine, as they call it in my country, used the stadium for 30 days, and I told the stadium manager that God will use it for 40. That if these people can use the stadium for 30, God can use it for 40. Who is with me on this matter? Raise your hand, let me see. Or the way I'm looking at some of you, you are just looking at me as if I'm on my own here. Am I on? Are you? How many of you are still with me on this matter? If you are no more with me on this matter, I will change to another thing. As I have money for day one, if I finish day one and the offering does not cover the next day, close the stadium. There are times that God looks up to you to put up a jealousy for the kingdom. David said, the zeal of your house consume me. The days are over when you sit down in church and you are indolent and you don't care. You just come in with your Bible. When we finish, you go away. Take a number among us. Take your seat among us. Play a role. Be part of the body. "40 days. After 40 days, I left the stadium. The stadium manager called me that people are still coming in the evening, crowding the stadium, and they're asking if the meeting is still going on. So the following year, I moved it to 70 days. They were calling me in the stadium that after the crusades of the 70th day, on the 71st day, the stadium was still packed full with people who are asking, is the meeting still going on? And the stadium management people have crisis managing the crowd because they don't even know there's nothing, there's no program. So the following year, I moved it to 120 days. Morning and evening. 240 meetings. And I have done it every year for 27 years. In the stadium. And on the last day, 2,000 people are stranded outside that cannot enter the stadium. There's no space. I humbly submit before you that I am a landmark pastor in my town. In my father's house were so many, I don't even know how many we were. Our food is served in a basin. And when food is ready, they will come and call us at the back here. The food is ready. Then you see it. You don't. And you get there, you are eating, the food is hot and it's burning your fingers, but you have to eat. Otherwise, you sleep empty stomach. And sometimes, for it to catch some cool and cold, you throw the muscle up so that the temperature will go down. But as you throw it up, you must follow it. I've been doing follow-up before I became a Christian. You must follow it up and follow it as God, otherwise. I never knew I would make it in life. I had a difficult childhood. But I also know what it means to have a breakthrough where nobody else had it. And that's what I bring to church this morning, that you will become a landmark personality. You become a landmark husband, be a landmark wife, be a landmark son, be a landmark daughter. Do something special, do something unique, do something remarkable. Don't be an ordinary brother, don't be an ordinary sister. Say yes. Because where the ordinary is, there the extraordinary is also available. I went through school with a lot of difficulty. There will be no term, as we refer to our schooling system, that they will not drive me for school fees, and I will go and do labor before I come. 3 months in one term, I will use 2 months to do labor. I spend only 1 month in class, and I still take first position. A man cannot give what he does not have. If I look here, if I cannot use my life to preach to you, then I'm telling lies. The reality of the gospel is the practicality of the practitioner. That I'm not just a preacher, that's an orator. My wife had scholarship. She was in University of Ibadan. I've never had scholarship in my life. Even if the scholarship is for one person and there is no applicant and I'm the only applicant, they will not give me. You want me to Bible call Lori Bruku? They will not give me. Nothing in my life have I enjoyed. Nothing. Where other people take it as a matter of course, I have to suffer, I have to sweat, I have to fast, I have to pray. When I was first traveling secretary, I had no 2 garments. I had only 1 trouser, walking under chairs at Chonwa. So I visited her. We were in the University of Ibadan, and she wanted to buy some books, and I followed her to the bookshop, the university bookshop. She was picking her books. She'll pick it and pass it to me and help her carry. Then we got to a place, the animal science section, and I saw a book, Introduction to Animal Science. And I said, one of our lecturers recommended this book. Then she said, I can pick it. That when we get to the cashier, if the money remain, then she will pay. So I put that one under a different armpit, because that one does not. You can't tell whether this one will go with us or not. So we got to the cashier, and I was lucky. Machine, and the money was able to cover that book. Introduction to Animal Science will let you know that that is at 100 level. We're just starting school. I was in the university for 4 years, and that was the only textbook I had. I came out the best student in animal science. A miracle will not be a miracle if you can explain it. It becomes a miracle when it is abnormal, when it is unusual, when it's not like that everywhere. Stand up on your feet. Let me pray for you that from this service onward, you will enjoy